From MrTopStep.com, this is Danny Riley and his new location. Traders, I want to explain something. It doesn't matter what venue you're trading from. As long as you've got the proper equipment and the proper feeds and the proper data, you can do it from anywhere in the world. And I'm proving that now. Today on the Twitter, I came out at the lows of the day. I talked about buy imbalances on the lows. At the very high tick, I came back in and I said sell imbalances on the high ticks, and the S&P sold off right after that. But let's get to the basics of what's going on here. MOC today was buy 90 million. Now, what's going on is my friend Jeff here is a real photographer, a real camera guy, and he's going to be helping me move into the next phase of the new video stuff that we're going to be doing. Hold on, we're not getting rid of the floor background. I'm going to still be doing it from, I'll still have the floor background, but I'm going to be doing it from down here. It's a nicer weather. I'm down in Florida now. And you know what, after 37 years of being on the trading floor, it's about time that I take my tricks on the road. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Now, it's going to take a couple more days. Jeff, will you think we can be up and running? Maybe Jeff thinks we can maybe be up and running in a couple days. But in between now and then, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm alive and well, and a little bit about what the markets are doing here. Now, I want to talk about the FOMC meeting real quick. It's got to be the most advertised FOMC meeting since the Ebola headlines. Now, it's my opinion that it's a very used up idea. The final taper, big deal. The S&P's already sold off. The S&P's already rallied back, and I doubt very highly that the S&P is going to go down very much into the Fed decision, which is the final taper. That said, what we've always, Mr. Top Step, we've got a rule here that says that you're supposed to fade the initial move off the Fed decision, and it's my guess that come Wednesday afternoon, when that headline comes out, that the S&P will flunk a little bit, and then it'll go roaring back up. And then the other part I want to talk about are the final trading days of October, which are bullish, but I also want to talk about something very, very bullish, which is the first 3 days of November. It's the most bullish 3 days of the trading year. So with that in mind, you know, I want to remind everybody, I do play both sides of the S&P. I sell, I buy, and sometimes I'm bearish, but most of all, I am a bull guy. And I try not to toot my horn very much, but when the S&P rips, 153 handles in 5-6 days, who wouldn't be toting their horn? But that said, I'm going to leave it like that, you guys. We're very close to getting the camera back up and running, and we'll see you tomorrow on the closing print.